I just watched Black Sails for the first time, and holy wow, I am totally hooked. The only Caribbean I've ever been to is the one at the mouse-themed parks where you just ride around and they have an allusion to pirates carousing and pouring beer on your head. This show is a lot like that. The only difference is Black Sails shows these pirates in all their naughty glory. Which leads me to my warning. This is for mature audiences only. Apparently the F word was very common in ye old pirate days. There are plenty of ladies of ill repute and men who have no modesty either. Plus, pirates have no scruples about shooting and killing people and lots of blood. So that's that. You've been warned. But here's another warning. This show is awesome and addictive. The episode starts with a pirate takeover, and the captain is making his crew feel okay about these other pirates coming and getting on their ship. They're men, not monsters. If we behave rationally, so will they. Oh, I think Captain Lowe falls right into the monster category, especially when he realizes there's a treasure on board that he wants, so he just shoots everyone on the ship. And after this insane start to the show, which serves as a reminder that pirates will have bad pirate behavior, they bring us back to where they left off with the crew of the Walrus on the beach. Captain, now Mr. Flint, who's being interrogated by his crew, and they're trying to decide what to do with him, and if they should, you know, kill him. He's at a critical moment here between having his neck in a rope and walking free. So he volunteers to take over the warship. He just needs a volunteer to help.
One volunteer!
I'll do it. I'll go.
John Silver, you are the Pirate of the Week. He's charming, sometimes naive, and a general troublemaker, but he adds lightness to the episode, and he is the only one who has Flint's back.
But I'm the only person within 100 miles of here who doesn't want to see you dead.
Plus, one day they will name a delicious fish restaurant after him. Back in Nassau, Eleanor is trying desperately to keep things under control and thought Captain Vane was going to help her. Alas, he's too busy with the horse. She wants to do business in a less barbaric way. Of course, then she gets a bunch of barrels that are covered in blood.
An reputable cargo ship enters a civilized port and attempts to unload 50 barrels full of cargo covered in blood.
While all this is going on, Rackham is punched and peed on. I would guess there's no real easy days when you're in the business of reselling stolen goods. And now for some of my favorite moments from this episode. Can't breathe moment. When Flint and Silver swim over to the warship and are going to sneak on, that whole scene where they tiptoe through the hammocks and try to be sneaky and they kill the guy and catch the bottle, I couldn't breathe. I'm still recovering. Most sinister moment. When Captain Lowe starts explaining himself to Madame Guthrie, woo.
When the men see me slaughter the crew of the Good Fortune, when they see me cut out a man's tongue from his mouth for lying, when they see me burn a boy alive in front of his father's eyes, they know. They can see it in my eyes. There's no lie there. There's no secret remorse there. I simply don't have it in me.
Well, let's be honest, they can only really see it in your eye. Most pathetic moment. When Rackham is telling Anna about he was pissed on, and then when Madame Guthrie is lecturing him for not making good on the lead, it comes out that Max sold the lead for 90 pieces. She was the Judas of this booty. Speaking of booty, this was my most shocking moment. Falling in love with your rescuer is pretty normal, but who saw Max and Anna feeling extra amorous? Which brings it all full circle back to Silver and Flint. Flint may be down, but he is certainly not out. He wants the gold, and he wants to be the captain. The only person around who actually realizes this and wants to help is John Silver. And thanks to the help from our Pirate of the Week, John Silver, Flint was able to get that big ship for his crew. Now he's just got to put his plan in action, because after all, you got to take what's yours.